There are three countries that come together and emit a strong color and charm. Luxembourg, a place that treasures the memories of the Middle Ages. Belgium, a land of paradise where humans and nature coexist. And the Netherlands, far more than just a country of windmills, a reclaimed territory that was transformed from a barren to a fertile land. These three uniting countries make up Benelux. I am on my way to meet the people of these places. This country is smaller than South Korea, even when all their areas are combined. Benelux is an allied nation that forms one community of neighbors. My first destination is the Netherlands. I am headed to Kinderdijk, a city southwest of Amsterdam. Benelux. It is a country where borders, currency, and traffic are unrestricted. It is a vacation site where you can have 3 times the fun. My journey begins with the excitement of the unknown. I wonder what awaits me along the paths of this European country. I have arrived in the Netherlands. Because of its unique topography, it is always this windy in the Netherlands.
낮은 땅이라고
30% of the surface of the Netherlands is located below sea level. Due to this topography, the people here are forced to fight floods frequently. This dike is a trace of the desperate fight to protect the land from the threat of water. The Dutch people took back the land the sea had stolen. Behind them were some more helpers. They were windmills, the main attraction of the Netherlands, which originated in Iran around 600 years ago.
Hi,
Nice to meet you.
Hi. Welcome.
Thank
Welcome
you.
in Kinderdag.
Yeah, I want to go there.
Inside.
Inside.
Okay, come on.
Thank you.
Out of the 19 windmills, I meet the owner of one of them who agrees to show me his windmill. I am very excited.
Yeah, okay. Yes.
안녕.
Die nog een
Nice
keer
to
die.
meet you. Nice to meet you. Jacob.
Wat is de bedoeling, Peter?
완전 여기가 농가인데
Mooie spijt, Peter.
책에서만 교과서에서만 보던 그 풍차를
야.
직접 이렇게 보게 되고, 그리고 이거는 실제로 옛날에 과거에 썼던 것들을 그대로 보존하고 남겨둔 거예요. 그래서 정말 진짜 풍차, 장식용이 아니라.
Jan's family's windmill was built almost 300 years ago. Jan's uncle passed a windmill down to him 5 years ago and showed him how to operate it. Spinning the windmill is a most important task.
이게 일단 바람이 오는 거를 방향을 먼저 잡는 거래요.
It's fascinating to see this take place. Jan climbs up the windmill. What looks like a ladder is actually the sail. It was made in such a way so that a person can climb it and wind it with cloth. The windmill is still operated in the same way and for the same ends as it was 300 years ago.
Het is eigenlijk, je moet het eigenlijk zien dat het een soort trapsgewijze bemaling is. En dit, de overwaarts- en de nederwaartmolens zijn boezemmolens. En dat is van boezem naar boezem. Dit is de lage boezem en aan die kant is de hoge boezem.
Kinderdijk lies 6 meters below sea level, which means that it was once completely submerged underwater. Windmills were these people's greatest hope. As soon as Jan loosens the sails, they begin to move.
It's really amazing.
Now it's really slow. There's not much wind. When there's more wind, windmill will go like this.
Wow.
Windmills have harnessed the strong winds of this land and used them to protect it from the threat of flooding. Jan tells me he has much more to show me.
진짜 옛날 우리 물레방아 같아요.
Unlike the water wheels Koreans once used to grind up grain, the water wheels here act as a pump.
Wat het zo zien dat de wind draait, het mechanisme, dat de schroepenrad het water omhoog brengt. Daardoor gaat deze deur open en het water gaat hier doorheen. De voorwater loopt uit.
Flooding was a constant threat in this land. In an age when electricity and science were as yet undeveloped, how would this land have survived without windmills?
En als die molens er in feite niet waren, dan had Nederland, zeker vroeger, onder water moeten blijven staan. Ja.
After showing me his windmill, Jan takes me inside.
En dan worden jullie toch naar de kamer.
But what's this? I am greeted with an unexpected atmosphere once I walk inside. Just when I thought this was just a windmill, Jan introduces me to his family's nest.
Dit is onze woonkamer. Ja.
아, 여기가 거실인가 봐요. It makes us warm, right?
Ja.
The first floor is where Jan spends time with his family and where he entertains guests. It doesn't seem much different than any ordinary home. Except for one thing.
아, 여기서 보니 뷰가 너무 좋은데. This is beautiful view.
They have a view that resembles a landscape painting.
Ja, dit is wel anders natuurlijk. Het is niet te vergelijken met een rijtjeshuis. Hè.
Ja,
Het is allemaal ronderiger. Het is gedrongen, kleiner.
Ja.
The reason the interior is long is due to these machinery rooms.
Sterker nog, dat geluid wat je hoort, dat de kam en de staven door elkaar heen draaien, dat is gewoon normaal het geluid. Wij zijn er al echt aan gewend. Sterker nog, de kinderen die gaan gewoon naar bed toe en die slapen gewoon. Eigenlijk willen we nog zeggen, als de molen stilstaat, worden de kinderen wakker.
Dat is gewoon slaapliedje.
En hebben zoiets van, hey, wat is dat?
Slaapliedje.
Hij wordt, ja, een soort slaap.
So you have a three kids.
Ja, en nog 4.
Four? A baby? Really? Yes.
After introducing me to the rest of his family, Jan takes me upstairs.
그리고 이 풍차 안에 2층, 3층으로 또 연결되는 이 안에 침실이 있다고 그러세요.
Passing the master bedroom on the second floor, we head up to the third floor where the stairs are steep.
Gaat het?
Thank you.
Ja. This book from Kinderdijk.
I'm here now,
Yeah.
right? And 여기 3층에 제가 있는 거예요.
Miranda.
아, 미란다's room.
Ja.
Ah, it's princess room. 와.
Jan's daughter, Miranda, will be 5 years old this year. Seeing her room reminds me of my own daughter. I would love to give her a room that looks just like this one. The view outside her room window is stunning. It doesn't seem like she'll need textbooks or teachers.
There's a kids room here. There also. Ah, what's this?
Ja,
Contrary to the traditional windmill home, the bathroom is very modern. Jan constructed it this way to bring convenience to his children.
멋있다. 자연 친화적이면서 굉장히 이것이 진정 럭셔리.
shoes.
But suddenly, my shoes were handed to me.
Hey Peter, wij lopen gelijk in één keer door naar de kapper.
Ja,
Want het is op de
He says I need them in order to go to the very top.
위층이 또 있나 봐요. 여기 이게 다가 아니라 그래서 신발을 갖고 오라고 그러셨어요.
Kunnen we dat nog zeggen, Peter, voor de veiligheid alles?
I wonder what room requires us to wear our shoes. I climb up the steep stairs to discover that it's the machinery room.
Machine, walking,
Ja.
and union.
그래서 그때부터 이
The wheels turn continuously, driven by the sails as they spin in the wind.
풀려서 그때부터 이
진짜 신기해요. 집 안에 이런 기계가 이 동력이 또 봐요. 이게 이를테면
The water wheel is driven by this cogwheel, so it's a very important piece of machinery. Just then,
저기 되게 신기한 게 있는데요. 저기 먹는 건가?
어디요?
저기 위에요.
I noticed something strange hanging up on the ceiling. What could it be?
It's
Het is varkensvet. En dat in feite uit de buik van een varken. Ja.
Jan shows me how it's used.
bijenwas. Alleen hier.
왁스?
Pig fat is used to grease the cogwheel so it can function smoothly. This is done once a day to keep the windmill from wearing down and to improve its performance.
This is same flower.
I finished looking around Jan's home.
Flower. And this is flower. And when
The kids show an interest in my flower paintings.
so when I did this,
I promised to make them one when I get a chance and spend some time with Jan's family in the living room.
having tea. 꽃 갖고 왔어. 미란다. 너무 고마워. 내 한국말이 나와버리는데. 미란다, 땡큐. 이거 뜯으러 조금 전에 남학신 신고 막 나갔어요. 이거 뜯으러 나갔던 거예요. 이거 따왔어. 어떻게 하면 좋아. 너무 고마워. 너무 고마워. So,
Thanks to this little girl, I learned today that even the smallest flower can become the most beautiful and meaningful gift. The smiles and laughter of these children completed my day. These flower paintings are a small gift from me to them. Through children who learn from nature and grow up in a windmill, and through the people of the Low Country that engineered a fertile land through windmills, I discovered that the Netherlands, a country that transformed the curse of the sea into a blessing, had hidden potential and a bright future.
말을 안 통하는데 그냥 정말 꽃과 아이들을 그냥
It's time to say farewell to this wonderful family and be on my way.
Is goed. Bye bye. Bye bye.
On to my next destination. Along with windmills, tulips are another signature attraction of the Netherlands, and the sight of them stops me in my tracks.
이렇게 많은 튤립을 한 번에 보기는 정말 처음이에요. 꿈에서도 상상 못했는데 실감이 안 가요. 이렇게 이만큼만 돼도 튤립이 꽃이 많다 생각할 텐데 여기서부터 쫙 끝까지 이게 다 튤립이라니 와 정말 압도적이에요.
The Netherlands was once called a dead land, since salt from the ocean kept plants from growing. The Dutch did all they could in this barren land to produce life, and have continued to do so. Decades later, large-scale flower farms cover every part of the Netherlands. I run into residents walking their horses while walking into the village.
Korea.
This is quite an amusing sight. Another sight in the village catches my attention immediately.
아 이건 정말 공을 많이 들였다.
It's a mosaic made of flowers. I wonder who created this masterpiece. Right then, a resident comes by and greets me.
Flowers of the hyacinth. And this is the pin. You put it in. And you set this side up. Have you here in the street?
During this time of year when winter passes and spring arrives, People from all parts of the Netherlands welcome spring by making fancy flower decorations like these.
I happened to be looking out through the window. I swear it was right through the head. May show ye light
Esprit flower festivals follow spring in the Netherlands.
out of the house next door.
A miracle has blossomed in a dead land where there was no life.
All alone, I swear my head stood up and I said I played the window, played the race for the fall.
An old man is selling flowers by the side of the road near the village. These flowers, which are still budding, are tulips. It is €1 for a bunch, which equals about $1.50. That is fairly cheap. So I decided to buy one for myself.
€1.
Is it your flower?
Zo van mijn dochter en schoonzoon. Maar de kwekerij hebben ze daar.
우리나라 옥수수 왜 길에서 옥수수 밭 있으면 옥수수 판매하시잖아요, 할머니들이. 근데 여기서 이렇게 또 사니까 너무 좋네요.
Unlike people who normally give flowers to someone on special occasions, the Dutch consider flowers to be a daily necessity that always has to be by their side.
Nou, kijk maar naar, die worden zo gedaan.
Flowers is basically a big part of the living here because everybody in the surrounding makes money on flowers. And it's a big exporting product. So now lots of people are employed in the flower business. That's what it is. So it's a major industry for this area.
I leave Kinderdijk, the land of windmills and flowers, behind and head toward Amsterdam, the capital of the Netherlands.
Hallo, goedemorgen. Welkom.
I notice a lot of people dressed in peculiar ways at the subway station.
Swing.
It's a special day today.
Yes, very special day. It's a Queen's Day and it's the crowning today of our new king.
Yes, I heard about that. Wow. So are you happy?
Yes.
Are you happy?
Good luck. Good luck.
Taking place each year on April 30th, Queen's Day is a big holiday in the Netherlands. The biggest Queen's Day festivals happen in Amsterdam, the grand city of the royal palace. The streets are quiet as it's still early in the day. I walk around and find the first thing that catches my eye. Which are the streams of water flowing throughout the city. The maze-like canals are the traces of a successful plan that held the city together. A throng of people fills the streets in a matter of hours. Just as Koreans wear red for the World Cup series, the people here are covered in orange. Everything that's being handed out is orange.
It's a crown. You can fold it and put it on your head. Is this free? Yes, this is free.
저도 오렌지 왕관을 저는 뒤집어서 네덜란드 국기구나. 그죠? 네덜란드 국기 색깔이에요. 이쪽이 오렌지예요. 그래서 오늘은 오렌지 데이니까 저는 이쪽으로 하겠습니다.
I am now ready to participate in the Queen's Day Festival.
즉위식까지 1시간 정도 남았는데 벌써 자리를 차지하려고 다 공장으로 모이고 있습니다.
The color orange originated from the royal family of Orange, who led the Netherlands to independence.
It's a crown.
It is worn in honor of them.
New German king from Holland.
People of all ages and nationalities attend.
You are the best dresser today, I think.
Thank you.
Where are you from?
From Holland, huh?
From Holland?
Yeah. Bye bye. Have a nice day,
Bye. Enjoy. 이 행사를 위해서 얼마 전부터 막 이렇게 막 들떠서 준비하는 것 같아요. 그래서 우리는 어떤 드레스, 그러니까 오렌지라는 드레스 코드가 있지만 우리는 이 오렌지를 어떻게 풀까, 어떻게 표현을 할까 이런 거를 약간 경쟁도 하고 굉장히 즐거워하는.
With nicknames such as the Orange Core, orange has now become the symbolic color of the Netherlands. This mask dance is performed by Chinese people who live in the Netherlands. Many performances by other immigrants take place all over the streets. The Netherlands was officially recognized as a multiracial nation by a constitutional amendment in 1983. This means that people of all races and ethnic backgrounds are accepted as full and equal citizens here. I find myself moving to the music like everyone else. Dom Square, which surrounds the royal palace, is swarming with people. Today is the biggest Queen's Day celebration in the history of the holiday. That is because today is a day Queen Beatrix will abdicate the throne after 33 years of reigning and pass it on to her son. This is a bittersweet moment for these citizens as they bid farewell to their queen and welcome a new king.
Emotions. Huh? Yes, but I'm living in Rome and Italy. I came over.
이거 다른 나라 행사이긴 하지만 괜히 저도 뭉클한데요. 이런 감동의 현장에 지금 같이 있다니 이 국민들이 얼마나 이 왕을 또 왕비를 사랑하는지 이 왕가를 얼마나 사랑하는지 이렇게 느껴져요.
Following these reverential moments is a succession ceremony carried out by the Queen and the Crown Prince. The royal family of the Netherlands are symbolic figures representing a multiracial nation and are well respected and loved by the people from all over. The Queen's era has ended, and the Netherlands now enter the era of the King. It is officially no longer Queen's Day, but King's Day. It's the start of a new era.
great. It's a great day. It's beautiful, beautiful weather, beautiful people. It's emotional.
Thank you.
Could you tell me how's it feeling now?
My feeling, I'm so excited. It's unbelievable. A new koning. It's great.
You have a new king now. Oh?
Yeah, so it's such a big event, and I'm so glad that I could be here and be in the, just to stand here and see the emotions and so on. Yeah, it's great.
At that moment, dozens of boats burst out into the canal to celebrate the inauguration of the new king. Boat parties are where the real festivals take place. One boat invites me to join in their party. Their passionate welcome brings out the partier in me. There's no better way to celebrate than dancing to Psy's international smash hit, Gangnam Style.
This 1-5 on the water. It used to be on the land normally, and everybody was going to the palace and look to the queen. We had a lot of parties on the streets, but not on the canal. On the canal, I think it's around 50 years.
The party continues as a boat moves on its way. And there are moments when you have to be careful.
굉장히 단정하고 실용적이고 허용도 없고 깔끔한 사람들이었다면 근데 오늘은 페스티벌이 되니까 완전히 크레이지 피플이네요.
Everyone ducks together as soon as they come to a bridge. The people seek and enjoy these kinds of thrills as they celebrate their big holiday. A country where a miracle took place in the midst of hardship. I hope there will always be happiness here.